The bright stage lights cut through the darkness, illuminating a small figure at the center. A boy named Liam, just 12 years old, takes a deep breath as he stands before thousands of strangers. His outfit is plain, faded jeans and a hand-me-down shirt, yet the quiet fire in his eyes commands attention. His sneakers are scuffed, worn from countless walks to school and back, but his presence radiates courage far beyond his years. The audience whispers among themselves, some smiling kindly, others doubtful. Talent shows often bring surprises, but this boy seems different, fragile, yet unshaken. The judges study him carefully. One leans closer, microphone in hand, and gently asks, "Why are you here today, Liam?" The boy swallows, his voice barely above a whisper but strong enough to reach every corner of the room. "I just want to sing for my mom," he says. "She works 2 jobs and she's never heard me sing on a real stage." A hush falls over the theater. The words, simple yet powerful, pierce through the chatter and sink deep into every heart present. His mother, sitting quietly in the audience, lowers her head, tears forming in her eyes. She knows the weight behind those words, the long nights, the sacrifices, the love that carried them this far. At that moment, Liam is no longer just another contestant. He is a boy with a story, a dream, and a reason so pure it moves even the coldest hearts. The stage darkens as the music begins to flow, soft, steady, almost hesitant. Liam grips the microphone with trembling hands, his chest rising and falling with nerves. For a split second, it feels as though the weight of the world is pressing down on him. But then, he sings. The first note escapes like a fragile whisper, but it carries a strength no one expected. His voice, clear and soulful, rises above the silence, weaving through the theater like a ribbon of light. The audience, once restless, falls completely still. Every ear strains to catch the purity of his tone, every heart begins to lean in. On the judges' panel, expressions change instantly. Skepticism softens into surprise, then melts into awe. One judge leans back, whispering, "Oh my, this boy," another clasps her hands to her chest, fighting back tears she didn't think would come so soon. The camera pans to the audience, a woman in the second row wipes her eyes, an older man nods slowly, touched by memories of his own childhood. Liam's song isn't just music, it is a story, a confession, a dream stitched into melody. Up in the balcony, his mother watches with trembling lips, her work uniform still creased from the long shift she rushed from. She has heard him hum at home, but never like this, not with such power, not with such raw truth. And for the first time in his life, Liam isn't just a boy. He is an artist, standing tall in the glow of his own voice. As the song builds, Liam's voice grows stronger, reaching deeper into his soul. Every lyric feels like a piece of his story, a childhood marked by quiet sacrifice, long nights waiting for his mother to return, and dreams whispered into the dark. The melody rises, trembling with emotion, until suddenly, his voice cracks. For a moment, the world seems to stop. Gasps ripple through the audience, but what follows isn't weakness, it is truth. That small crack carries more honesty than 1,000 perfect notes. Liam's eyes flicker to the front row, where his mother sits frozen, her hands pressed to her mouth. She has worked tirelessly, missing school plays and lullabies, yet here she is, finally seeing her boy shine. The camera captures her tears, glistening under the stage lights, as Liam locks eyes with her. That connection, stronger than words, fuels his next breath. With newfound courage, he soars into the chorus, his voice raw but unbreakable. The audience feels it, the struggle, the love, the pain turned into beauty. Slowly, people rise to their feet, clapping in rhythm, urging him on. The theater, once filled with doubt, now pulses with unity. By the final verse, Liam isn't just singing. He is pouring out every ounce of love he has for his mother, for their journey, for every unseen sacrifice. And as the last note lingers in the air, the entire room is standing, hearts lifted by the power of a boy who dared to dream. The final note fades into silence, but but the air inside the theater remains electric. For a heartbeat, no one moves. Then, the first cheer erupts, followed by thunderous applause that shakes the stage. Liam stands frozen, clutching the microphone, his chest heaving as though he can't believe what just happened. The judges rise to their feet, clapping with tears streaming down their faces. One wipes her eyes, whispering, "I've never felt something like this before." Another judge leans forward, his voice trembling as he says, "Liam, you didn't just sing. You gave us your heart." And then, it happens. A hand slams down on the golden buzzer. The crowd explodes with joy. Golden confetti bursts from above, raining down like sunlight on Liam's small frame. His eyes widen in disbelief as he stares upward, his hands covering his face. For a moment, he looks like a child caught in a dream too big to be real. From the audience, his mother leaps to her feet, her tears unstoppable. She rushes forward, and the judges wave her onto the stage. She runs into Liam's arms, holding him tight as confetti clings to both of them. The boy who once sang only in shadows is now embraced in a storm of cheers, his dream blooming before the world's eyes. The judges clap above their heads. The audience chants his name. And in that golden glow, Liam isn't just a contestant, he is a star, born from love, struggle, and unshakable hope. The confetti still drifts through the air, shimmering under the stage lights like falling stars. Liam clings to his mother, both of them overwhelmed, unable to stop crying. The audience cheers louder, as though they understand the depth of this moment, not just a performance, but a life forever changed. One judge, still wiping tears, leans into the microphone. "Liam, your voice reminded us of something bigger than music. It reminded us of sacrifice, of love, and of the strength that comes from never giving up. You are a gift." The words echo through the hall, wrapping around Liam like a promise. His mother kisses the top of his head, whispering, "I'm so proud of you, baby. We made it." In that instant, all the long nights she worked, all the meals skipped, all the dreams postponed, they suddenly feel worth it. This isn't just a golden buzzer moment. It is a new beginning. The cameras capture the sight of a boy who once had nothing but a dream now standing in golden rain, holding his mother's hand. Across living rooms around the world, families watching feel their own hearts swell with hope. Liam looks into the crowd, his small voice steady now, thank you so much." And with that, the boy who stepped on stage with worn shoes and trembling hands walks off as a symbol of resilience, love, and the truth that even in the hardest struggles, dreams can still come alive.